Okay, now we are on to the third type of query, the calculation query. So let's go to an example here. Calculation query. Again, we have our table students and parents with their field names. And our example would be increase the PTA fee by 5%. Now, the hardest thing in a calculation is the maths usually, right? But we need to figure out the maths. And calculation query obviously has maths in it. That's the point of it. The thing is we're going to take field names from the table that give us information. So just like we've been doing a simple query, same thing. But then we're going to use those field names, for example, PTA fee, and use it in a calculation. So first of all, let's figure out the maths. Obviously, you need to have some kind of answer, field name or variable name is going to be equal to the calculation itself. So the calculation is going to come from a particular table, and we're going to use a field name and then some kind of mathematical operator such as we have minus, plus, divide, multiply, right? And then you can multiply, you can minus, plus, divide, multiply by another field name. Or using one of those field names, you can minus, plus, divide, or multiply by some kind of value. All right. So these are possibilities, and of course, it can get more complicated, and we could use brackets, right? Okay. Now in Microsoft Access, you have to put in the table name dot field name. In LibreOffice, you do not. You just use the field name alone. So we will look at those specific examples, but let's try and figure out our query here. So looking at, let me move this out the way. Okay. This too. All right, let's look at the maths for increasing the PTA fee by 5%. Now, really, if I want to increase something by a percentage, that's two calculations. First, I have to figure out the percentage amount and then add it to get the increase, the total. So, let's see, 5% is equal to, where I'm getting that from, parents. Right, so that's the parents dot PTA fee multiply by 5%. Now here's the thing, just like in programming, you cannot use the percent sign. You have to use the equivalent. So that is 0.05 or open bracket 5 divided by 100. Either one works. I think I'm going to use the decimal. Okay, so that's our first calculation. Second calculation would be the actual total, which is parents dot PTA fee plus that 5%. So we have two calculations here. Good. Or we can do increased total. We could just do a single calculation by using brackets. So let's see. Parents dot PTA fee plus the 5%. So open bracket, parents dot PTA fee multiply by 0.05 brackets. So we could use two calculations or one. Access we could use it to is not a problem. LibreOffice you have to use one. Okay. All right. Let's see. Query name now. Let's see. PTA fee increase by 5%. Nice. Tables. Obviously, I need information from parents. What do I need? Let's see here. I need their name and PTA fee. That should be good enough. Okay. Now to calculate to do the calculation, I'm not going to type anything in the table, but because the calculation is not in a table, we're creating that separate. So in a query, we're creating a separate field name for the calculation. So I'm going to click in field name and leave table blank. And I'm going to put my first calculation here. Now, if I'm to do this into Microsoft Access, this is what it would look like. Instead of that equal sign, I will put a colon. I won't put the spaces. I will put the table name. Right, there we go. The table name dot field name in square brackets. So that is Microsoft Access. Same thing here. Take out that equal sign. Put a colon. Square bracket. Square bracket. And that works. Okay. Now, if I'm to go into LibreOffice, it's a bit different. So you know what? Let's do the Microsoft Access one first, and then I'll do LibreOffice. So let's bring Access up and create query design. I want parents, add, close, parent ID. Of course, you need the primary key, title, first name, surname, and I need PTA fees. There we go. Nice. Okay. So let's look at the calculation. 5% colon square bracket parents. I need to write it the same way it has it. Dot PTA fees close square bracket multiply by 0.05. Okay, and then increase colon square bracket parents dot PTA fees square bracket plus 5%. All right, let's see if that works. X save, yes. What was this? PTA fee increase by 5%. Okay. Right, let's see if it works. It works. Yay. All right, nice. Okay. LibreOffice now. Basically the same. Now, here's the thing. In LibreOffice, none of our field names should have a space in them. Okay, so that should have been taken out from the tables itself. And as I said, in LibreOffice, you cannot have two. You can't have two calculations. We're going to have one. And we just need the name of the table, sorry, field name. Right, that would work. Okay. Okay, so let's try it. Now we have a single calculation for LibreOffice. Query, design view, parents, add, close. Parent ID, title, first name, surname, and PTA fee with no space, right? No space in it. Okay, now I'm going to type in the field, I'm going to type the calculation itself. So that is PTA fee um, added to open bracket PTA fee, fee multiplied by 0.05 close normal bracket. Now I have this field called alias. So alias is where I type in my answer, what I want it to be called. Increase total. Parents, I have no table, sorry. I have no table for parent. So leave that out. Basically I'm done. Let's see. X that, yes, save. What's it? PTA fee increase by 5%. All right, let's see. Moment of truth. It works. The only thing is, notice that increased total looks doesn't look like currency. So we're gonna right click on increased total, column format, currency. Nice. X that, open it back. Oh, it doesn't stay. Did I not save it? Column format, currency. Okay. Oh, I can't save it. Okay, all right. There we go. Right. So that's how we do calculations.